My wallet is ready. Is yours?
No. Ah, here we go. It's happening. Everyone panic. I mean, don't panic.
Thanks for tuning in, y'all.
Gambit is dead.
I've been playing games
Sorry, spoiler.
as long as I can remember. They're a core part of what makes me
Who members
I am.
the Red War?
I believe
Pepperidge
there's this
Farm
deeply
members.
rooted,
Thank you for the
often
bits.
unstated mission of games to keep adventure alive.
Adventure.
In 2014, Bungie set out to start a new adventure. Heroes awakened on a desolate planet. A silent god set in our sky. And it wouldn't be long before an ancient enemy, shrouded in darkness, showed up at humanity's door to destroy us. Over the years, our heroes would shape a story far greater than anything we could have imagined.
Big story.
Players would explore deep into the depths of
deep.
hunting a machine god that controlled time itself. They'd invent ways to combine their mythic weaponry and their paracausal abilities.
Destiny 1, when I didn't even follow anything that was going on in the story, all I wanted was Vex Mythoclast.
Alongside their friends.
Also, a nice mustache there, Joe.
Of an ancient city, where only a select
Exactly.
few emerged victorious at dawn, clutching the heart of a dragon. But most importantly,
Dragon D's notes.
they'd bring their friends and their family into this world.
Guardian down.
And together, meet new faces on this adventure who would become lifelong companions.
Losing sleep over
Now,
this. May it all
together,
be worth it.
we approach.
Hopefully it
the
will
final
be.
shape.
Thank you so much for the 55 months.
We're about to embark on the last expedition of Destiny's first saga. So let's be clear about the stakes. In the final shape, you will go inside the Traveler. The journey will be difficult.
Whoa! Whoa! Really
It's
now?
nothing less than the deadliest entity.
Ooh, we're going in?
There will be no open betas. There aren't going to be any
Joe, you
guides
can't
on
just
the
say
internet
that,
telling you
okay?
how to handle
This is
what's to
live.
come. Whether you've been with us from the beginning, joined us somewhere along the road, or are looking at Destiny for the first time, anybody who shows up on launch day is going to be greeted with this same uncharted world. A vacuum-sealed
Inside of the
experience
Travusi.
begging for you to be the first person to peel it open.
What?
So today is your invitation to go forth and adventure.
And penetrate the... Anyways, what? That's right. The Guardian goes in the triangle hole. Oh. Hey, this is when we woke up.
After all these years, we never talked about it.
Talked about what? Oh, we don't talk about that.
Why I brought you back.
Yeah, why did you? Ooh.
Why you were chosen.
Looks kind of moist inside of the Travelosi. See, warlocks are bad at Vault of Glass.
The truth is, I didn't know.
Are you not running self-res?
It was just a feeling.
Okay, the tracking on Galahorn was not... Well, maybe actually it was that insane in D1.
But I know now. After all we've seen,
Cayde!
all we've lost. This fight,
Oh yeah, I probably should put on my reaction
our
face.
last. So I'm asking you one last time
Ooh, why the gooey stuff?
to rise.
Rise! Guardian, I guess. Oh. Witness looking kind of cute, though. What? Huh? Huh? What? Huh? Why a purple axe? What was that? Roll that back a little bit. Just, oh, don't worry. Joe's gonna tell us. Joe's gonna be like, so this is a purple axe.
This is a momentous time in Destiny history. We've been building to this moment for the last 10 years.
Yeah,
The
what?
final shape is the conclusion to that journey. This is a moment in gaming that, as a developer, you just don't get very often.
Guardians and allies are fighting the biggest threat that the universe has ever seen.
Cleaning
in
up
this
the
big
inside of the
culmination
Travelosi.
of the Light and Darkness saga.
Biggest threat. It's very moist in there, see?
When we were thinking of what the final shape could be, it had to be a lot of different things. It needs to pay off this epic confrontation with the Witness that we've been setting up for years. It has to bring you closer to your allies in the Vanguard. It has to be this place that like makes you feel nostalgic for the entire journey you've been on.
When we were resurrected by ghosts at the very beginning of this story, we didn't know why, but it was for this. The Traveler.
Yeah, we didn't know a lot
asking
of
us
things
for
in the
help,
beginning of Destiny 1.
and it's our responsibility to protect.
What's
every
the Black
living thing in
Garden? What's the
universe
Black
from what the
Heart?
Witness
What's the
intends to do.
Stranger?
When
Where's
we
my
first
sanity
start
in the
final
grind?
shape, we are finally able to go through the portal that the Witness opened in the Traveler at the end of Lightfall.
Yeah, the triangle hole.
That is the pale heart of the Traveler. That is the stage for our showdown with the Witness.
Freaking Doctor
The
Who
Witness has
teleportation
the
there.
darkness. It has always had a connection to it.
Whoa,
The
that
power
looks
of the Traveler
cool.
is what it's trying to use to gain connection to the light. So with both, it can enact its final shape.
Looks around and sees a lack of
The
purpose,
title
no
of the thing.
meaning. It wants to fix all that. So it's trying to put the universe into this frozen perfection where everything's just exactly how it thinks it's supposed to be. That is the final shape.
I thought the final shape was going to be a square. You know, we have the
If we're gonna
triangles
defeat
versus the
Witness,
circle and then the
it's going to take
square.
everyone.
But no, that didn't
Failure is
happen.
not an option.
We're gonna need the Vanguard, all of our allies,
And
all
whatever
the
that is!
Guardians to rally together and be brave in the face of oblivion.
In the final shape, we're going to answer questions at the grandest scale. But what I find really interesting is that it's also a very personal journey where we deepen our relationships with these characters that we've known for so long. Zavala, Ikora, our ghost, get to reconnect with Cayde-6.
Yeah, what about that?
While there's this great conflict and everything going on
Why
around
Cayde
us
back?
and stakes of just unimaginable heights, it's still at the end a story told around campfires by a bunch of companions. who have been
CMP,
fighting together
FIRE,
for
song.
Hundreds of years.
Yo, I like Campfire Tales. Ooh!
In the final
Whoa,
shape, we're
that's
going
the
through the
tower!
portal that the Witness
It's
has opened up
green!
to confront it and stop the final shape. Inside the Traveler is this infinite, vast, unknowable. And we're landing on the pale
Yeah, the
heart,
Travelosi
which
is very
a
deep and
fraction
wide and
of
open.
Really, what is inside the Traveler?
Maybe this is why Bungie doesn't take my reactions for
The pale
things.
heart is weird. It's a little
Whoa,
strange. It makes you
the
feel a bit
thingy, the
uncomfortable,
IO.
and
What?
it is also just so
My brain.
artistic in the
What was
best
that?
way.
Oh god. Oh great. We're gonna have that prophecy stuff like where it's all over the place.
Any guardians, and so it's had time to kind of shape what's there. When our guardian enters, the rest of the pale heart starts getting shaped also around what we've experienced.
What?
This is the Traveler recreating the world in front of you as it saw on your journey.
Oh,
One of the
really?
most memorable locales from Destiny's past.
Oh, that's pretty.
Is the UN Tower. It's from the Destiny team. The final
Destiny
shape
1
means
veterans.
So much. Everyone is
The
building
thing.
it, and I think players are really going to be able to see that.
The pale heart is our very first linear destination that we've ever done. I would
Oh.
love it if players felt that they began their journey in a place of safety.
Oh, that looks so
and
good.
feel
It looks so
it
pretty.
escalate
That
in danger.
Oh, that must
in
be the dry part of the
surrealness,
Travelosi.
because
Everything for the 26 months.
evolution of the space.
They see things that are more
Han.
and more wrong as they begin to go towards the Witness's monolith. It's kind of this omnipresent, foreboding thing off in the distance.
The
Ooh.
weirdest things happen as you get closer to the monolith in the
Jesus.
form of reshaping. Kind of like deconstructing things and putting them back together just wrong.
The sense of
Yeah,
scale
very
you get
wrong.
out there,
What
like,
is-
as you're exploring these spaces and you're jumping on these reshaped cuboids of Earth? You feel tiny as a guardian. You feel alone. You feel like you are
Oh,
not
that was
the
a
force to be
face.
reckoned with. that
Got
you
a
have
rock.
You're not the God Slayer right now. You're just this little person jumping from these massive pieces to massive pieces.
It looks so pretty though, even though it's creepy as. But I like that.
Is that the witness keeps throwing
Oh, I don't like the
everything it
Taken,
has
though.
at you. And so
Oh,
you're
no,
going to
I fell
fight
down.
these new enemies, the subjugators.
What is that?
Subjugators are the new unit you're going to be facing in the final shape.
They look like they're like something out of like a chess
They have an
board.
enhanced power set. They're performing stasis
No.
powers and strand powers to face the Guardian.
They
while
can
in
do-
support of all the other enemies you're fighting too.
They bring something entirely new to the battlefield, which is
Oh, they
kind of
can
this element
do.
of control.
They could give us
They're
up
back there
this
beating
tangle.
away with stasis abilities, throwing crystals at you, freezing you in place.
Oh, great.
Tangling you up.
Yay. That sounds wonderful. I already with the Lucent Hive now the chess
We're
piece
focusing
board
on
things.
The campaign and only the campaign. It's the most important thing in the universe at that moment. You have to stop the final shape from happening.
Yeah, no more
And
squares.
For that, we do need the help with our allies, and so we're going to make sure that the core Vanguard team gets back together. Zavala and Ikora and Cayde.
Yeah, but why? How did
Campaign
Cayde
is just
get
the
back?
start of the Pale Heart. After you've reached the monolith and finished the campaign, we open up the entire destination. And so the entire Pale Heart is going to react to you and what you are doing.
Hey, what are you doing in here? You're not supposed to be in here.
The campaign
Oh.
in the final shape
Oh.
doesn't really end with the final
Oh,
mission.
hand! Ugh.
The raids
Ooh.
are where you defeat like the big bosses. So it's only natural that when you are going to confront the witness,
So that's what the
you're going to
creative
do that
team's
in the
been
raid.
working on. Holy
But
crap.
That might not be enough.
Modern art.
This is a moment where we need to rally all guardians to be able to overcome the final shape and the witness.
Holy crap, that looks insane. I love the designs. Everything's so cool and interesting. I want to touch everything. Like, look at
In
it.
the final
and-
shape, we are inside the Traveler, very close to this energy. This allows us to have new supers, Arc, Solar, Void.
Yes.
We want to create something that turns you into an offensive powerhouse.
Really?
But also can benefit your allies in a support capacity.
Really?
There is this thread of team play and like working with your friends to overcome the odds.
What?
The Warlock Super is its ultimate expression of solar energy coursing through your Guardian. This Solar Warlock Super is a callback to Radiance from D1.
Uh-oh,
Other
don't
than
have
Golden
self-res.
Gun, This is the only other first-person super in Destiny right now.
But
You're really
Radiance, without
like all
self-res,
these
that's amazing.
projectiles going off, doubling
Oh,
down on
Toasty!
projectiles, your grenade almost being sentient as it searches around, and then it hits a character and bounces off and goes to another one. And you're so overflowing with this energy that you are also giving it to your allies, allowing them to have their solar
that's
weapons
hot.
supercharged,
Literally.
applying Scorch when they're shooting.
The new Solar Warlock aspect. When I cast my Rift, it is going to create this little solar soul.
An
that
actual
when it sees
solar
an
buddy!
enemy, it launches part of itself out and hits the enemy and explodes and scorches them.
It just feels very alive.
Spicy nugget friend!
Twilight Arsenal.
Oh!
A layered super.
This is the only ranged one-off offensive super for Titans in the game. The Titan
What?
jumps up into the air, summons this giant void axe, throws it, summons another one, throws it, summons another one, looks at a different group of enemies, throws it. And when these axes fly through the air, they stick into the ground or an enemy, do their void gravity thing where they suck a bunch of enemies in and then explode. But that doesn't destroy the axe. The axe
sound
sticks
effects.
around.
Yes.
And you and your allies can go and pick up that axe and start wailing on enemies with it.
This super is insane to me.
The Void Titan aspect.
We could
I
join in
press
fun.
and hold my grenade button to consume my grenade and turn it into the shield. The more damage
Oh,
it
God, oh
takes,
God, PvP.
the more it charges
Oh, no.
up, and then I can release that, and it creates this blast that deals massive damage.
Oh, that's so
The
cool.
Hunter Arc Super.
Arc is all about finding the shortest distance between 2 points.
I saw a
The hunter
knife.
kind of rears back, takes this knife and throws it across
Have a
the
knife.
world, and then is able to blink to its position through the slash that just decimates anyone nearby.
One really great thing about that is not just
It's like
you do
blink.
it once, but you're able to do it
That's
3
super.
times, along with
Wait, what?
devastating attacks each time you do it.
The hunter has an aspect. We take our staff, we throw it in the air, which propels us
These are
upwards.
gonna be
It
really
creates this burst,
OP.
which amplifies you and any allies near you.
It almost makes it feel like you're playing a fighting game, right? Like these combos that you're chaining together to do these different moves.
That's so cool. Oh, helicopter.
The more
Also,
aspects
Dragon,
you have,
thank you
the
so
more
much for the
capable
17
we are to do
months.
that.
Thank you, thank you.
Lightning, you know, like that instantaneous, like.
That was good, but I think it's more like.
I could do sound effects too. I was not expecting them to actually give us new supers, like for our
exotics, we've got
main
legendaries, we've
light
got perks. We're
subclasses.
always cooking up stuff. We're always playing with stuff that we think is like really interesting or taking inspiration. We have Tessellation, which is this exotic pyramid fusion rifle. It has the really intriguing property of
I want
adapting
it.
your guardian's current damage type.
This will be the
Kind of looks delicious though. Like maybe it tastes like rock candy.
To be strand or stasis in the energy slot, so you'll be able to run an entirely strand or entirely stasis loadout. Tessellation has the additional property that you can special reload to reshape your grenade and suck it into the weapon, and then fire out a super destructive single projectile.
What's the one specific exotic that I can make that's like really zany that you would like right now?
What if Golden Gun was a sniper rifle?
What if you could harness the might of the Traveler? What? You know, we had a moment where we saw that Traveler beam cutscene. I know people on Weapons went, I kind of want that. You're like, that is incredibly dope.
So we've got this opportunity to bring back these iconic Destiny 1 weapons, but really turn it into something that is unique in Destiny 2.
We have to bring Kvotstad into the fold.
The
my God!
Exotic pulse rifle.
And Dragon's Breath.
Yes,
We're in the world,
No
burn
Land
it all.
Beyond?
In the final shape,
Can we have that?
New weapon subfamilies coming, broadening what existing weapons can be.
Really, like, bordering on exotic
Take
functionality.
Devrams,
So, for example,
please.
we've got a rocket pistol sidearm subfamily. We always liked the special ammo sidearms. This
Hello,
fires
Borderlands?
tiny, slow-moving rockets. They hit very hard, do a bit of AoE damage. They have a mixture of regular weapon and rocket launcher stats. We're also doing a new support weapon subfamily.
The support frame auto rifle is a type of legendary auto rifle. It'll let you switch seamlessly from firing at enemies to healing your allies. I was really excited to bring it to dungeons and keep my team alive, honestly.
The weapons team is always coming up with new ideas. We've got a ton of new cool stuff coming over the next few years, and some new and really wild ideas, which we're pretty excited about.
Okay.
Take a load off. We've got a lot to cover.
Cayde.
This place is only big enough for one dashing hero type, and that's me, so... I'm back!
Nathan
Give me a
Fillion.
sec. I was magnificent. This is great. Anyone want a hug?
Yes.
Get your rock off my map. Worst case scenario, you die. But who knows? Maybe you
Maybe you won't. Oh no, I definitely died a bunch.
Well,
Best character, hands down.
In this moment where we're driving to the end of the Light and Darkness saga, it's great to see Cayde like return to this world at this moment with all this change about to culminate with this confrontation with the long-standing enemy, the Witness.
Cayde is the quintessential hunter. His presence casts such a long shadow over the story of Destiny, whether it was when he was alive or when he was dead.
What Cayde goes through in this journey, how he serves as a catalyst for the other characters, the events that are uncovered to have brought him back. This is how the story had to end. There was no end to the Light and Darkness saga. that didn't have Cayde here alongside his friends to finish the job.
But why? Why here?
Once we started digging into the nature of the Pale Heart, I think that crystallized Cayde's role as a guide. Cayde is Virgil, and he's our guide through this other place. Cayde is the one who is the most appropriate person to be the guide, because that's his job. That's always been his job. It just feels so natural for Nathan to be back in the booth. It felt amazing to just see him slip back into the role.
Cayde is God!
Instantly.
In the flesh, or metal, as it were.
Cayde's the glue that's always held Zavala and Ikora together. Having him back puts them in a position of questioning where they've been and what they've done without him.
You think about the journey that Zavala's been on and how he's been taken down this dark path, and you think about the weight that's been on Ikora, having to hold the Vanguard together, having Cayde's voice of levity and brightness that he brings to that group. But I think it's going to be great for them.
Yeah.
Well,
Chicken.
At least we have each other.
We want people to take away that sense of reunion and that idea of like the gang being back together for this moment.
I'm here now. Wherever the hell here is.
The Travelusi. Cayde's a god. I know it. Unlocking the path with a key.
Guardian.
Let me guess, this is going to be the season?
And the Witch Queen holds the answers we seek.
Worms!
If we contend with her sister,
Yep.
Araf, it rests with me. Will you come back from this? Do not be afraid.
I am kind of afraid. Oh, Ares is doing her thing again. What? What?
Bring me your tithes.
What? Ares! Ah, you look. What the flip are we wearing? Magic.
Find it with your light.
What in the trippy?
The Spire, Guardian, and open the way to our tithes.
Oh, that okay. We can shoot the boomer gun. Oh, screw those. We can shoot the moths. Yes.
The death of whispers.
They can have it back.
Fight in my name, Guardian.
Finally, payback.
Every opponent you defeat strengthens me.
Oh. She's like, kill more for me, Guardian. It charges me.
My appetite rises for your brutal tribute.
Oh.
Let us show her
Oh, great brood mothers.
to be hive. You have found the horn of battle. You are deserving of the greatest death I can bestow.
Spicy. Season of the Witch. That looks good. This season's actually looking kind of good.
We've been
Like aesthetically and stuff.
Hive spells, and now we finally get to cast them.
At the end of Season of the Deep, we learn that Savathun has the key to getting into the portal that we need to go into.
Yeah, she
That
said,
means we
I
have to
got
go
the
find
key.
Amaru, her ghost. Amaru's like, not so
Hey
fast.
Chibi,
We've got
how's
a
it
bigger problem
going?
first.
I told
And
you
that
that
bigger problem's
Cthulhu is
name
coming.
is Zevora
Also,
Wrath.
Stanfield
If
has a
we fight her, he only
100.18
gets stronger.
gigabytes
Eris has an
update.
idea.
Winking face.
It's a really,
Oh, jeez.
Really good.
It's a wild
Thank you for the bits,
ass
Devil
idea.
Man.
Yeah.
Doing
She
good. How about
determines,
you?
Like, well, the best way to fight fire is with fire. We are channeling all of that energy that we're creating by going through, by eliminating enemies, and we're tithing to our friend Eris.
Bring me your tithes.
Yeah, like Eris has gotten. I didn't think that Eris could get more scary,
down the
but
path of having hive
Well?
Eris. You want to extend that magical fantasy into the player then. That ability to have overwhelming magical power, that risk and reward
Magic.
into all of our activities and systems experiences. And so that's what led us to come up with things like Deck of Whispers.
Huh?
It's this magical deck of cards that creates amazing synergies with your build.
Lot of magic going on.
Magic. And then use these cards at will, whichever ones they want, and then that really leans into the build crafting. You actually
Oh, my brain! There was a lot of squares. What was that?
I'm such a sucker for deck building. Like being able to like bring that
Not
element
me.
into
Go
Destiny
fish.
gameplay has just been like, oh, chess.
Yeah, oh,
it's really
super
fun.
So we've got 2 brand new seasonal activities coming with Season of the Witch.
Oh, 2,
We've got
just like
Altars of
a
Summoning and Sabbath
like Season the Deep.
Sabbathune Spire is our new 3-player offensive. You're doing a lot more with the Lucent Hive magic, but it's got a high amount of combatant density. It's got additional random encounters that you can come across.
The Witch's Spire itself, Sabbathune's Spire, was like her reliquary for all these different magical experiments as she was learning the light.
I showed you my
You're there in order
Sabbathune
to learn
Spire.
as much as you can in order to become a master spellcaster, right? To become like Sabbathune. The Altar of Summonings activity is really exciting because you can spend like 20 minutes in it or you can spend 2 hours in it.
It's a 3-player experience that you can hop in and hop out of. As you're going through this activity, you're filling the tithing bucket. As that tithing bucket is filled up, you'll get progressively more rewards. And then finally at the end, it'll cash out and you'll get a whole mess of rewards.
So it sounds like they learned from Season the deep dives.
For any exotic mission content coming in seasons after the year has passed. And so we developed what we're calling the exotic mission rotator.
Oh yeah,
right
this.
away, we're getting Presage, Vox Obscura, and Operation Seraph Shield.
This is some
I
of the
wish we
most
got
fun
Whisper the
content
Worm in a
team
0
making and
hour.
Some of the content the fans and players of Destiny love the most. The most exciting thing, outside of just the missions themselves, is that every time we put a mission inside of that rotator, the exotic that comes alongside of it will become craftable.
This is going to be a very dangerous thing to be doing.
With Season of the Witch, we have a brand new Vex lo-fi PvP map coming. It's really exciting. It's got a bunch of really tight gameplay experiences.
Finally, PvP content!
Combat a little bit more. With the new Vex network map, we really wanted to make sure we hit is like, hey, you're shoulder to shoulder more often. There's not as much deep sight lines that you're interacting with.
At this junction, we learned our mistakes. That's basically what they're saying.
Central pillar of the Vex
All right, now
network that
Gambit.
You're orienting around.
And there's also some modes coming too, right?
We've got a new PvP game mode coming that's all about relics. It's about multiple relics, so it's not just one like the Scorch game mode from the past. So we've got the shield coming from Vault of Glass. We've got the spear back from Season of the Risen. And we've got the scythe from Season of the Haunted. Yeah, so you're going to be Regan Guardian. With that
Exactly.
thing. It's a lot more tactical gameplay. It's all about running around the map.
Ooh, that's going to be so fun playing with relics in PvP.
In order to, push for victory.
I will take what I need. The words in my throat are the weapon in my fist.
We were feeling pretty Hivey this season. Obviously, there's something in the air. And so when thinking about like what's a good raid reprisal that would really suit this very Hivey season, there's only one answer.
My name Quota. Yeah, my name Quota.
I have seen what the Hive call a god.
He's back. I can never escape the meme. Yeah. I knew it.
Only a true weapon of the
Necrochasm
is wrath.
Oh my god. Good to see you for like, what, the 4th time? Yeah! Oh my god! Crota! He's back!
Heading into the final
And I saw the Triumph Armor! They did it! They finally learned!
Saga. We want to reduce those power barriers as well as catch people up on key story beats and make sure that they have a really great and easy time connecting with other players. In the final shape, we're trying to find ways to make power more simple and easy to understand and also lowering the barrier to entry.
Easier for players who have not been able to jump into game
easily because they were held back.
So not make power annoying anymore?
For the power levels that are required by these different activities.
One of the major changes that's going to be happening starting with the final shape is there are going to be a certain number of activities that are going to be power fixed. So it doesn't matter kind of what power level you are going into it, you're always going to be able to approach it. There's still going to be tiers of difficulty that you can do, things that are just meant to be experienced a certain way.
Things like nightfall strikes that will still have power enabled, and that's where we're really going to focus the whole power climb.
The raids, the contest modes that everybody loves to engage with, that experience is fundamentally going to be staying the same.
I'm excited for this because I think there will be a lot more clarity for players in terms of understanding
can we make power leveling not annoying?
Sit now in the spectrum.
One way that we're trying to do that is making it easier for new players to engage with you. So we're introducing something that we're calling Fire Team Power.
You can actually bring your friends along to play any dungeons and raids in the game without having to wait them to be at a certain power level.
What?
The person with the highest power in your fire team is actually going to bring.
So one of us has to have no life?
To their power level, which means that there's no barriers really for any other Guardian to join you in this high level content.
When it's combined with Fire Team Finder, it also allows you to find strangers, people you've never played with before, and have that same experience. That's all regardless of the power level of you and the rest of the people in your fire team.
Fire Team Finder is the new feature that's coming in Season 23, aimed at helping connect and find other people to complete the best and most aspirational content in Destiny. We have a tag system that allows players to be able to say, well, this is my play style. I'm really chill. I'm
in-game LFG.
Exactly.
Tags really allows players to show a little bit more personality, show a little bit more about what they're about. I think what's really great about it is
hi, my name's Chibi. I'm cringe. There's gonna be a lot of toxicity at the LFG. I feel like though.
Inclusion tags that we have for colorblind players. Hopefully, the inclusion tags will bring players closer to finding their community and even closer to the people that they're playing with.
Is there a tag for cringe for me?
Live, players will be put into a listing lobby where players can gather, they can communicate with each other. So we wanted to make it as convenient and as easy as possible for players to not just sit and stare at a screen for a long time while their listing actually fills up.
As a gamer who's typically more solo, I'm especially excited about this because it really is about helping reduce that anxiety and burden that comes with trying to make a new connection.
That is an interesting way to deal with, like, you know, power.
Coming out today that I'm incredibly excited about is Timeline Reflections. Essentially what we have done is we went back to previous expansions and pulled out missions that we felt really represent key narrative beats within our story. We are going to have a mission for Forsaken, mission for Beyond Light, as well as a mission for Witch Queen.
Thanks for the
oh, so taking some things from the ZCV, not everything.
One-to-one for how you would experience them in the campaign. You're also
Can we just have everything back, please?
Pieces of narrative fed to you to like identify like, hey, this is why it's important that this happened, and here are the people you met along the way.
A really big one that's really timely for Final Shape is Cayde's last stand from Forsaken. This is a moment that a lot
yeah, I like that mission, but why not the whole campaign?
I think it's just the right time to introduce features that are going to allow those players to jump right in and find people to play with and enjoy this content regardless of their power level.
And it's not even an issue on like space. Do what Master Chief Collection did, where you can install and uninstall parts of the game.
The episodes and the new way we're going to tell stories moving forward.
What's really important about episodes is that it's a really big shakeup to what we've been doing. Instead of providing 4 seasons a year, you are going to get 3 larger episodes.
Thank
goodness! In
this
coming year are called Echoes, Revenant, and Heresy. It's coming right after the final shape.
Ooh.
The theme for the year is going to be all about the consequences and aftermath of the final shape. I think what's really the cornerstone of the episode model that we're building is
I don't like seeing Scorn in the middle.
Acts act as these anchors for us to introduce new weapons,
new activities, new weapons, artifacts,
new
quests.
Activities. There's going to be new missions coming around the core. There'll be new story moments in every single one of these acts. We're actually providing more cinematic styled experiences throughout the final shape year and the episodes with it than any of the seasons we've ever developed before.
These new stories are actually playable as standalone. Like
better
each episode
format
is something you can experience whether you've been playing Destiny for 10 years or this is your first one.
you're going to be able to basically enjoy them in any order you want to.
I think the opportunity with this big epic moment is
Ah.
that we get to innovate the game. We get to move the game forward.
It's all about change frequently. It's all about deeper story moments. It's all about more weapons, more loot, more often. And it really provides the team with a platform to go much deeper into the themes and fantasies and story of any individual episode as compared to the seasons you know of today.
I'm so excited to see what the narrative team can do with this kind of new platform of storytelling. Episodes provides this awesome
I don't like scored.
For the future of Destiny.
We're moving into the next stage of Destiny 2. I think some people look at the final shape and they think Destiny 2 is coming to the end. And in many ways, it's the opposite. We're leaning in. We're putting the pedal to the metal. Episodes provide us a new, innovative way for players to engage with Destiny 2 throughout the year.
I like that. A better seasonal format, you know, structure.
Devotion, bravery, sacrifice. We know that we were chosen for a reason. By something greater than ourselves.
Guardian. Guardian? Eyes up, Guardian.
Shaped by the fires of each new battle, we are forged and sharpened into what we must become for the fight ahead. We are the final line that halts the second collapse.
All of us. Every Titan.
Together.
Every warlock. Every hunter.
Must penetrate the Travelusi.
Guardians say devotion inspires bravery. Bravery inspires sacrifice.
Sacrifice leads to death. The line between light and dark is so very thin.
Let's cross it together.
There are things
Bungie definitely always knows how to hype things up.
Trust me.
You've heard the stories of the traveler's sacrifice, of darkness descending upon humanity.
Oh no, Doritos.
This time, there is no escape.
It's going to be an exciting year for Guardians. We get to make good on a promise that we made way back in 2014. There was classic rock blasting, a fire team racing across our solar system, and at the end, a simple message: become legend. Today, you got a glimpse at how we'll be cementing your legend in this upcoming year.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be heading inside the Traveler, experiencing a destination unlike anything we've ever built before. We'll face the biggest bad we've ever made, and we'll do this all alongside a streamlined progression system, allowing us to easily play with friends in any content in the game. And as the dust settles in the final shape, we're going to continue our legends in Echoes. It's Destiny's first episode in a new phase of storytelling for Guardians, with brand new conflicts born from the resolution of the Light and Darkness saga. These first episodes are just the beginning.
Yeah.
But if you're chomping at the bit to see how the Light and Darkness saga is going to kick off the future of Destiny 2, we've got a ton of great content for you to jump into today. Going live after this, we've got Season of the Witch. With a new story, new weapons, new armor, new activities,
Worms.
new PvP content, all alongside a series of story catch-up missions, allowing any of your friends to jump into the game and get up to speed on what's happening in this world. Then, next week, a brutal reprisal of
Corona
is going to join the ranks of our aspirational content.
They need to Triumph armor.
I can't wait to see you all in the throne world as we learn more about the final shape and how we can stop it.
We just gotta put like clay on the triangle hole and, like, you know, clog it, so then the witness was like suffocate inside the Travelusi, and big brain me, you know, we going in there, you know, we just gotta just stop air in there. I think the witness can breathe. Actually, maybe not. Maybe you just gotta put a hose, like a giant water hose in there, and flush it out. Kind of like when you see those like in-ground wasp hive things in the ground. He's a big brain, Chibi.
Might be our last. So I'm asking you to rise. One last time.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited. Collector's edition reveal. Oh great. What? Wallet, do not look. Maybe it's not that cool. Maybe it's like, you know, not really that exciting. Maybe I will be okay.
When we create a collector's edition, we try
they're building it up.
Recreate items from the universe for players to enjoy outside of the game. So this year we're doing the Destiny 1 tower. We really tried to work hard at thinking about 10 years of Destiny and how best to encapsulate that experience.
Even as the game devs who've worked on it since day
I'm sorry,
one,
but I have to buy that.
Be the tower is super exciting for us because it's going to kind of catalog your journey of a player from when you first started playing Destiny all the way to now. The tower, it's kind of like the beacon in which you're a place you can call home.
You get the tower, and then there are actual figures of the Vanguard mentors that accompany that architectural model.
And there's a lot of like hidden messages and hidden things.
There's gonna be some fun surprises. We're always trying to push the envelope. And so we've been playing a lot with magnetic locks and sound effects, and lights, just sort of make this experience
My favorite
as
thing.
a whole,
Sound
really
effects.
special. It's sort of the perfect symbol.
Oh my
Destiny.
God.
I'm so excited for it.
Me too.
Sorry, Wallet. Gooseman, thank you so much for the 44 months. Thank you. How you doing? Hey, final shape. Oh my God, that looks. Everyone's very angry. Oh my gosh. I'm excited. Who's excited? Bungie did it again. Made me excited. See, the thing is I'm excited on like just the aesthetic of the area, like the place that we're exploring alone. But then when they started talking about the new archetypes of weapons, and then they showed off the new light subclasses, which I never thought that they were gonna do that. I didn't think that they were gonna be like, oh yeah, by the way, new light subclasses, which I saw that they would be able to do, but jeez, that was cool. Very oh no, that's Wallet calling me.